I'm gonna talk without no microphone. All right. What's good, y'all? This is Tay from Tay NoeL Productions.com. And today I want to show y'all a really cool feature in Cubase that can really help your creativity and really just help flesh out those ideas. It's called the Arranger track. In this demonstration, I'll be using my newly released single, My Beautiful Nightmare, as a demonstration to kind of show you what this tool can do. So let's hop right into it. So right now we're here in Cubase, and I love this program, man. There's so many tools and features that you can use to speed up your workflow and help your creativity. And in a later video or later videos, I'll go through some of the features that could help you. So make sure you do subscribe, hit that notification bell, so that way you'll be notified whenever I do release more content like this. So the instrumental that I'm going to be using is my newest release, My Beautiful Nightmare. And the way that you would add an arranger track is going through project, add track, and going all the way down until you see arranger. Now, right now it's grayed out because I actually already have it on the project. You can only use one at a time, right? So the cool thing about this is you can have multiple arrangements that you go through. So the one that I released on Spotify, shameless plug, go ahead and stream that for your boy, is a streaming arrangement. I also have the full beat as well, just in case, so I don't lose any of the information that I originally had, right? So the cool thing about this, once you open it, you can create as many as you want, right? So right now I have the streaming arrangement, then I have the full beat. Now, these letters and blocks that you see correspond to the section of the song that I want to arrange. So right here, you see that I have a marker for intro, verse 1, pre-hook, hook, verse 2, etc., right? So the way that this happens is right now it's on the streaming arrangement. So obviously it's not going to go from pre-hook to verse 2 because I made it shorter. The cool thing is, as you're playing it, whatever you did here, the order that you made it here, it'll automatically jump to that. So if you're playing around with a song and you're not sure if verse 1 should go first, verse 2 can go first, like how you want to do the intro, how long you want the intro to be, this is a great tool to kind of preview before you do it. So I'm gonna go through this one first. So right now I have the intro, verse, pre-hook, hook, and then it kind of goes into this bridge area. You can preview these and jump through. So I'm gonna do this right now. So that's the intro. Goes to the first verse. Pre-hook. The hook. Now it goes into the bridge. Okay. Goes to the second part of the bridge. And now the outro, hook, right? So let's say I wasn't really feeling that. Let's say, these numbers over here that you see, right? Is how many times you want that section to repeat. So say I wanted to make the intro longer. What I would do is just change this number to, let's say, 2. And say after that I want, what is this, the hook? Say I want the hook to come in. Just move that up. And now, this is what it would sound like. And like I said, it'll automatically go to the next one, so you don't have to do anything. Now, obviously, me repeating the intro twice wouldn't make any sense, but just showing it as a demonstration. right? So you can play around with different arrangements however you want to do it. I'm going to keep it the way that I had it because I made it that way for a reason. Now, you can do a different arrangement, kind of play around, see how you want to do it, create a new arrangement and be like, okay, I like that. I might want to do that first, so put that over there. Then after that finishes, I might want to go back to the intro. So then you can rename and change this as you see fit. The coolest thing too is once you decided on what arrangement you want to go to, you can click this flatten chain. And what that will do is pretty much on the screen how you'll see I have different arrangements, but it still goes in order from A to J. Once you flatten it, say for this arrangement, it'll just be E and A. Now, I personally didn't do that because I wasn't going to say that this is the only version of it that I want. So I still wanted the freedom to choose between the different ones, right? Of course, you have the settings. I'm not going to go too deep into the settings right now because I don't want to overwhelm anybody in trying to, because most of the time you wouldn't really need this. This is just if you want to be more particular, like for example, the destination. Once you flatten it, you can do it in the current project. Like I said before, it'll flatten all of this to whatever arrangement you have set. Or you can click new project. Let's say you want to have that, but you want to make a completely different file with a different arrangement. You can do that as well. Keep arranging track. You know, I can go into that a little bit deeper later on, but right now I'm just kind of showing you the feature that I used for this track. I'm going to take that back to 1 before I forget. Mess up the whole file. Boom. So yeah, I can switch between the full beat if I wanted to play all the way through with verse 1 and verse 2, or like I released on Spotify, the streaming version, which is about like 1:40, maybe 2 minutes long. So that way it doesn't have to go through verse 1, verse 2, just get straight to the point. Intro, pre-hook, verse, etc. So yeah, man, I would highly advise that you go around and mess with this so that way when you're building up your songs, you can kind of play around with different arrangements to kind of see which one sticks out to you the most. Or hell, just have various versions of it. So that way you can click between them and be like, okay, this is this version, this is that version, however you want to do it. That was the arranger track in Cubase. It's definitely helped out my workflow and figuring out how I want to release my music and playing around with different arrangements, and hopefully it can help you too. So if this video has helped you out in any type of way, make sure you give your boy a thumbs up. If you're a little bit confused or you still got some questions, make sure you drop that in the comments below and I'll answer your questions to the best of my ability. So with that being said, I'll leave a link below to my beautiful nightmare for you to check out for yourself. And always remember, you matter. So take care of yourself first, you dig? This your boy Tay NoeL checking out. See y'all on the other side. Peace.